Welcome to Phillips Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. It's NBA on ESPN Friday as we get set for the league's best between the Atlanta Hawks and the Golden State Warriors. As we get things started, who on the Hawks do you think they need to keep an eye out for here tonight, Jeff?
See, I don't care if you put Al Horford at center or power forward. All I know is you better account for his all-around greatness. He can shoot it to 17, got a good little right-hand jump hook, and the best part of his game is when the ball is in the air, he attacks the board. He has a terrific rebound.
We're watching Curry put on another show in this game. How proud do you think his dad is, Dell, watching the way this kid plays every night?
Well, it's just got to be, awesome to watch because this was a lightly recruited player. This was not expected, and to see his growth and his persistence to get to where he's at, I think that's where the real pride comes into play.
Picked off by Bogut. Tries the lob. From deep in the corner, he's able to hit on a beautiful feed. 4-3. Atlanta's leading Golden State by a score of 5-2. Curry draws the double team. Curls in, throws it down the rim.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Tries to adjust the shot. Can't get the layup to drop. Horford the jumper. Knocks it down. A two-pointer. He's averaging 15 points per game this season.
Atlanta's having great success in this game for one simple reason. Offensive awareness. These guys are showing some great chemistry.
Curry on the drive. Tries the reverse layup. And Stephen Curry with a nice play.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Last season, Jeff, when the Hawks were enjoying that 19-game winning streak, everybody called them the Spurs of the East. It's pretty appropriate when you look where Mike Budenholzer came from.
Yeah, Bud's a disciple of Greg Popovich, but I think when you label them something like that, you're taking away from what they accomplished. Atlanta set a standard of play last year that was as good as any team in the league with their habits and their effort on a nightly basis. I love what Mike Budenholzer has the Atlanta Hawks doing, and I'll tell you this, he couldn't have learned from any better coach than the great Popovich.
And gets both points from the line. Atlanta's leading Golden State by a score of 9-6. Green has the double team converge. Green fires, knocks it down. That's a two-pointer. He's averaging 11 points per game this season. Horford's trying to get down low. Double team, able to get the shot off. Can't get it to fall.
The double team, the intensity of the double team had an impact on that offensive possession, forcing the turnaround jump shot.
Nice touch at the basket.
The assist from
Steph Curry's been the MVP candidate, but Klay Thompson, sometimes he gets overshadowed on how many things he does for this team, Jeff.
You can make a strong argument that Klay Thompson is the best two-guard in the league when you...
It's good, and the foul. Block called against Horford. And now it's one free throw to finish off a three-point play.
That's a hoop and a harm. A dunk and a foul. A three-point play possibility. That's a big-time play by a big-time player.
Hits the free throw. Three-point play complete. 3 minutes gone by in the first, and we're all tied. Horford fires away for two. Gets that one to drop. Al Horford with 6 points and 2 rebounds. Puts it home with a slam.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with a nice dunk.
massive dunk.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Green against Horford. And now he moves around the defender, puts it down.
One of the teams really interested to see how they fare this year is the Atlanta Hawks, Jeff. This is an intriguing team.
I think what Coach Mike Budenholzer did with his team last year and having them play beautiful offensive basketball like the San Antonio Spurs, which he was a longtime assistant for, showed the promise of this team and this organization.
In the paint, Humphries the rebound. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. Millsap looking to dupe the defense, draws the double team. To the basket, flips it up, hits the shot.
That's just a nice layup right there.
The assist from number 26, Kyle.
There's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Slams it in.
The assist from number 30, Stephen Curry.
Moves around the defender to the basket and converts the layup.
4-2.
At the buzzer. First quarter complete. The Warriors down by 4. We'll have more Friday Night NBA from ESPN after the break. Is anyone going to miss? Although, Jeff, it would help if they played a little defense, huh?
It sure would, Mike. The defense was just not there. But let's give credit where credit is due. The NBA is fantastic because guys can make shots.
You know, Jeff, these Hawks have something to prove this year. They just were so banged up in the playoffs, we really didn't get to see the real Atlanta Hawks in the postseason.
No, they struggled, and some people predicted that they would because they don't have that elite offensive player that you could go to like LeBron James. And so when they got swept by Cleveland, it was portrayed, well, everyone knew this was going to happen, but I think people overlooked their injuries, and I would expect Atlanta to come back and play better in this year's playoffs.
A ferocious slam. Atlanta's leading Golden State by a score of 23-21. Iguodala from outside, a three-pointer. The Warriors with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Horford against Thompson, looking to curl in. It's good. Al Horford shooting 85% from the field tonight. Coach wants to talk here, calls a full timeout.
For the Golden State Warriors, number 40, Harrison Barnes.
Beats his man. Weaves his way to the basket. And Leandro Barbosa with a two-pointer.
And this first half has been all about these two teams' incredible offensive displays. Possession after possession, these teams keep finding ways to score.
The assist from number 10, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Barnes against Hardaway. He curls. Wide open for three. Shot from downtown, no good.
You got to make it hard on the team in the first half. Set a tone. Close out, contest, give no open shots.
Teague on the drive. That's a two. Atlanta's shooting 72% from the field in tonight's game. Iguodala on the drive.
Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face.
The power and force of that dunk was off the charts.
Jeff, much of Atlanta's success last season, obviously the way they played team basketball, but the guy that made the team go was Jeff Teague.
Yeah, I think he's really improved. Think about it. A couple years back, he was on the trading block. And then they matched Milwaukee's small offer, and he signed back. And he's developed into a superstar.
2 minutes left in the second.
Gets it off. That's a two-pointer. Teague the rebound. Bad pass taken away there by Barbosa. And he throws it down.
2 points. The assist from number 19.
Double team closing in. That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him. Hardaway's off the mark from downtown.
That's not a stop. That's just a miss. The other team, wide open shot, not good enough defensively, especially when you're trying to set a tone going forward in the first half.
Oh, sloppy with the ball there. Adjusting in the air. The layup, no good.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
Atlanta's leading Golden State by a score of 32-31. And throws up an air ball.
1 minute left in the second.
Oh, he loses it. Turnover forced by Korver. To the rim. Way off.
Hey, they got the ball right at the basket and just missed.
Curling in. Fires away from downtown. The Warriors with their first three of the night.
Now that's perfect right there. You're watching a great shooter, like a great artist, go to work. Beautiful form, finish, and follow.
Millsap's turned away. What a block. Puts it up. And Al Horford with the bucket.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Curry against Teague. Goes to the goal. And Andrew Bogut with a nice shot for two.
The assist from number 31.
And he just flips it up as time winds down. So, end of the first half, and we're all tied up. Second half still to come on ESPN on EA Sports, coming up after the break. Welcome back to Phillips Arena for the second half of this basketball game. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Golden State's involved in yet another close game, Jeff. They've got to be very happy with what took place in those first two quarters.
Yeah, tie game. I don't really have a great handle on which team is going to get some separation, but I thought it was a well-played first half by both teams. It'll be interesting to see what develops in the third quarter.
The two defenders swarm, and the pass intercepted by Bogut. Jeff, Klay Thompson had that magical game last year when he had an NBA record, 37 points in a single quarter. Remember, he beat the record set by George Gervin and Carmelo Anthony. That was a special night.
It was incredible to watch. When you look back at the 9 3-point shots that he got, there was only one lucky bounce. I mean, he was so pure in that quarter. I wish I was there to enjoy it with the Oracle crowd.
The assist from number 26, Kyle Korver.
Curry coming across. Sloppy pass intercepted by Horford. three. The wide open shot. Hooks it in. He's averaging 12 points per game this season.
This is fun to watch. This consistent offense you don't see in every game. Naturally, you start to wonder which defense is going to step up first and force more misses.
He's out on the break all by himself. Throws it down. Atlanta's leading Golden State by a score of 43-40. Thompson on the drive. That's good for two. Golden State shooting 74% from the field.
Jeff, remember we were talking about Klay Thompson's 37 points in the single quarter? Imagine if there was a three-point line when George Gervin was playing. How many would he have scored on a given night?
Yeah, and I think George Gervin has a legitimate beef, Mike. He said, hey, I scored the 33 points without the benefit of the three-point line. It makes you think, do all these records need to have an asterisk next to them? When you talk about the three-point line, the scoring leaders, all of these things to me have been changed and will continue to change because of the impact of the three-point shot.
Millsap gets it to go. 3-point lead for Atlanta.
And while there are plenty of things you could point to as to why they're winning right now, this is just a matter of great offense. They put a lot of points on the scoreboard.
Ball knocked out of his hands. Fires away for two. It's good. Atlanta's leading Golden State by a score of 49-44. Thompson on the drive. Oh, what a great dunk.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Turnover forced by Curry. Slams it down.
The assist from number 11, Klay Thompson.
Finds his space and takes the wide open three. Thompson draws the double, knocks it down, beats the double team for two.
What more could the defense have done, Mike? They had him double teamed, and he still managed to get off the shot.
Humphries is looking to set up in the paint. Rebound snatched by Thompson. Thompson on the drive. Oh, he slams it through. An 8-0 run for the Warriors.
I got him. Here we go. Cut him.
Korver on the drive. Gets right inside. It's blocked. The two defenders converge. The Hawks with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Humphries able to knock it down.
2 points. The assist from number 26.
Curry has the double team close in. Oh, difficult shot against the double team.
Okay, now that's just lucky. No one makes a game plan based on forcing shots through double teams. That was just pure luck, and he got his wish granted.
As we head to the fourth quarter, another close game, high scoring. It's been one of the more entertaining games we've seen in a while.
It sure has been. This has been a stat sheet stuffer. Everyone putting up big numbers. Most importantly, both teams have a chance to get the W.
The assist from number 0, Jeff Teague.
Slams it home for two.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Lots of room there. Teague's three-pointer won't go.
To close out a game in the second half You've got to execute, create open shots, but most importantly, you've got to not.
Puts it in, plus the foul.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw line.
Able to hit the free throw, and it's a three-point play. Curry on the drive. There's the double team. Lets it go. Curry shot for two, misses. Gets to the rim. Off the mark from point-blank range. Strong to the goal. Puts it in. Leandro Barbosa shooting 50% from the field.
And what you're seeing here is both teams being very unselfish with the basketball. The assist total in this game is remarkable for both teams.
Number 0, Jeff Teague.
Curry against Teague. To the rim and drops it in.
Golden State's found a way to turn up their scoring output in the second half. They're finding a swagger to their offense.
Millsap, bad turnover.
That's the last thing they needed right there, Mike. A critical mistake.
And we'll have a 20-second timeout.
Jeff, there's some decisions to be made right now.
Many times, you wait to use your 20-second timeouts until late in the game. You can advance the ball under 2 minutes to the hash mark. That allows you to take a quick timeout, get a good set play drawn up, and come out and get a good opportunity to score a bucket that is in need.
Oh, he steps out of bounds.
One of the keys to winning in this league is not beating yourself. Both teams seem determined to beat themselves rather than their opponent.
For two, tie game.
For 2. The assist from number 15, Al Horford.
Curry against Schroeder. They double him. Won't go.
The double team came hard and high and to the post player's body. That's what forced the difficult shot attempt and the miss.
Intercepted.
What was he thinking on that play? Who was he trying to pass to?
And there's a strip from Draymond Green. Bogut's looking to do damage in the paint. On the drive. Up and in.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Blows past the defender. Inside to the basket. Oh, pretty shot from Al Horford.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Oh, and he throws it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
To the rim. That shot ties it up. What a play. Curry against Schroeder. Attacks the basket, puts it up and in. What a play from Stephen Curry.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Strong on the offensive glass. Throws it down. What a play. Iguodala against Cephaloshin. wide open. That's a three. It's good. Great play from Draymond Green.
Hey, that is great offensive execution. Keep moving the ball, search out the open man. They got the open shot, and they knocked it in.
And he turns it over.
They couldn't have picked a worse time to cough it up, Mike.
Curry, and here's the double. This fires from three-point range. And throws it down. What a play.
In close games, you cannot allow the dribble to break you down and get right to the basket. The individual defender has to do a good job, but the help defense is late as well.
Loses control. To the basket. That's it. This one's over as they defeat the Hawks by a score of 69-68. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us and good night from Atlanta.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors won this game.
Game Trap. Player of the game.
And now, of course, the shot chart.
Who was cold?
We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
The Warriors got the win in a close game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
The Warriors took this down to the wire before getting the win. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up on behalf of ESPN on EA.